All right, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means? We got plant and garden expert Craig Hignight joining us in studio to answer all your blooming questions.
Ooh.
Craig, we say blooming, and I look at the shirt. Me and Peter
Feels
absolutely
like
love it.
Spring in bloom.
There you
Spring
go.
and bloom.
My man, we're happy to have you in here. All right, so we're going to get straight into the questions. You got to do it.
You gotta do it. I've been doing it when you haven't been here. We gotta make sure we get it in.
I appreciate it.
Classic.
We have Bill, who's going to start off by saying hi. Then we're going to go to Vicky. She's asking, I just bought a couple of perennials. Is it too soon to put them in the ground?
Well, only slightly in the, probably, it's dry enough. Go out and check. If your soil is dry enough to work, yes, go ahead and get them in the ground. They're safer there than sitting in a pot on your deck. Just make sure that the soil isn't too wet to be digging in yet.
Awesome. Virginia wants to know, is it too soon to cut back black raspberry bushes and roses?
No, well, raspberries, no. Roses, yes.
Okay.
Raspberries can be done anytime the ground starts to thaw out. We're going to wait on roses until probably closer to Mother's Day.
You know, we have Jan who's asking a similar question. When is the best time to move blackberries, and suggestions on possibly how to do it?
Well, if you're moving blackberries, make sure that you've got your new area ready. Dig them with as much soil on the roots as possible. You're going to sacrifice a little bit because they all have to be reduced down to about 8 inches above the ground when you move them. So you probably won't get any fruit this year, but it's out of the ground, back in the ground, and root stimulator when you move them.
Awesome. Paul wants to know, is it time to apply crabgrass preventer to my lawn?
It's too early, little early. Crabgrass preventer only gives you about 6 weeks of really good control, so normally it's out closer to the middle of April when we start putting down crabgrass control.
All right, we have Vicky who's wondering, what is the best soil to repot houseplants, and do I just add compost to the established raised vegetable bed?
Yes, every year you add compost to your raised vegetable beds, and as far as the potting soil, have to admit what we use at Wallace's is the best potting soil you can get. We have it rebagged for retail sale. Believe me, they commit hundreds of thousands of plants to that soil. It's good stuff.
We got another one here. Is it okay to prune, cut back rows of Sharon bushes?
A little early. I would actually like to see a little new growth on those. Then we know how far back they might have died during the winter. And of course, we can take out dead wood at that time that isn't putting out new growth.
Got it. We're moving through pretty quickly through this segment. Make sure you guys keep sending your questions because this expert is going to be answering them right after this break.
Welcome back here to GMQC at 11 with the one and only
Hi,
Craig.
Mindy.
There you go.
She's got her question in. We'll see.
Yeah.
I know she's going to try her best to get them, but we'll see. It's hard to. Julie's next question is, can I put banana peels and coffee grounds around my vegetable plants?
Definitely. Anything you add in the way of organic matter is definitely good. We just don't have enough organic matter in the soil. That's why we add compost every year.
Me and Peter were resorting to sharing a phone right now. We got so many questions coming in. You have Barbara who's wondering, what debris on flower beds can be uncovered now?
Well, the weather's warm enough now. You can get out, you can do it, not freeze your tail off. So I think we can go ahead and start clearing the flower beds now.
Awesome. Now, Wilma wants to know, can I still trim roses?
It's too early. Like I said, we're going to wait probably at least a month before we do that. We want to make sure that we're past frost. And I know the weather's been nice, but you know how it is in the Quad Cities.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we see Cindy is asking, can I move rhubarb as it comes up?
Yeah, you want to get your rhubarb when it's only about 2 to 3 inches tall. And again, it's moving it with a nice clump of soil, so you have the new bed ready, out of the ground, back in the ground, mulch it well, and of course, use your root stimulator.
What is the best pre-emergent?
Well, one of the best is Dacthal, but if you can, use Dacthal by itself. Treflan is the basic ingredient in most pre-emergent herbicides, and a lot of the commercial fertilizers for early spring have it already in there. It might not be the Dacthal, but believe me, they all work.
All right, we're going to try to get to rapid fire for some of these. Is it too late to trim an inch-thick branch off of a bur oak tree?
Yes.
All right.
It's too warm now.
Next one. When should I cut back my nails hydrangeas? They are old wood blooming.
Old wood blooming, if you haven't cut them back now, just take out dead wood when they start to grow.
Awesome.
When can you replant mums?
Replant mums as soon as they're about 2 inches tall.
When do I cut back butterfly bushes?
You don't cut back butterfly until you actually see signs of new growth.
When to prune my hydrangeas?
Hydrangeas, it depends. You can always take out dead wood once they start to put out new growth. If it's new wood blooming, you can do pruning anytime.
Keep it going.
What is the best grass seed to get for a healthy lawn?
You want a good mix of bluegrasses in this area.
Do I need to cover my rhubarb when it's 27 degrees? Coldmore.
27 degrees, you're right at the limit. So yes, I would cover at that temperature.
And we're ending with Mindy. Greg wants to know, if you put down crabgrass preventer, will it prevent grass seed from germinating?
Of course it will.
Ooh.
Sorry, grass, herbicides, pre-emergent, they don't discriminate.
Awesome. Wow, we threw them at you. You took them like a champ.
Close. There you go.
Oh, that was awesome. Make sure you guys come back each and every Wednesday so you can be here with us and Craig. You can see the master at his job, at his work right there. Submit your questions so you can be part of the conversation. As always, Craig, thank you.
Glad to be here.